Okay, so I'm talking a bit quieter and hopefully you can hear me. My daughter is sleeping. This is a very random rant. It's be like a donkey. As I've been thinking to myself, I really don't have anything to say. But that's been my theme this whole year. And then God kind of convicted me like, well, how big am I? How big am I on the inside of you? What do you mean you don't have anything to say? If you have everything, the me, inside of you. It's like, oh yeah. Because I've been having my 1-year-old daughter and I basically have very little time. So what I was what was normal for me in terms of like hearing God has become I have to hear God in the middle of the everyday craziness. So I was pondering this and I wanted to encourage us again about who we think we are in God and who is it inside of us. Who is inside of us? And in John 15:5 it says, I am the vine, you are the branches. If I remain in you and if you remain in me and I remain in you, um, you can do nothing without me. I can do nothing. Ultimately, that's the truth. I can do nothing without remaining in Christ. All my works, all my spiritual strivings, all my thinking I should do something or can do something is actually nothing unless I remain in the vine. I am actually go look up that verse for yourself because I think I didn't exactly quote it. Exactly. I'm the vine, you are the branches. I remain in you and you remain in me, you can bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. Yeah, that's better. So I was thinking about how we are like a donkey. We carry Jesus around, and there's actually Him in us. There is the great one. When the donkey carried Jesus into Jerusalem, maybe he thought all the praise was for him or her. I don't know the gender of the donkey. And then in the same way, the donkey in the Old Testament saw the angel of the Lord before the greedy prophet did, who was on his back. And I thought, well, actually, donkeys are actually great. Donkeys are serving and faithful and wise, and they see sometimes before somebody else. And I think donkeys have had a bad rap. In the old times, they were actually considered very trustworthy, wise creatures, and now we call them asses. Or we say, you're a dumbass. And it's actually related to the donkey. Dumbass, ASS, not the other word. We should actually be like a donkey. We should carry Jesus around, have eyes to see before everybody else does, and trust that the one who is in us and on us is far, far greater than what we are. So that's my encouragement for us all. This is really a rant, honestly. I haven't really thought it through because I've been thinking to myself, oh, I'm just living these days, they go by so fast, and I forget who I'm carrying around inside of me. And actually, it doesn't matter what I do or don't do, or how focused I am or how focused I'm not. The one who is in me and on me is extremely great and able to do all things. I can do nothing without remaining in Jesus. So that's my very, very ranty rant today, that we would just remain in Him and He would remain in us, and we continue to trust, and we allow ourselves to be small. We allow ourselves to think that we can't do anything because we cannot. It doesn't mean that we are nothing. I've been reading Madame Jean Gouin. Sorry if I've said that wrong to any French people. And she is kind of talking about how we are nothing. Well, I think that the revelation of love has progressed enough for us to say that it's not that we are nothing, but that we can do nothing. And we become one with the one who is everything. So I think I'll end my rant on that. So go and be loved and know that you can't do anything and be like a donkey. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.